Verified Twitch streamer InVadervie has the whole wide world mad. I mean, they are mad at this girl. Hi, I'm Tommy C, and this is Shot from the Point News on the Shot from the Point News channel. Now, look, I know everybody's covered this, and the brother. I just thought I'd cover it, and maybe you'd hang out with me. I've been very, very sick, and today is the first day that I'm feeling a little bit of relief. I missed my 8th anniversary podcast on the other channel, Tommy C's SFTP. Hopefully we'll be doing that this weekend. And I've just been, the only thing good, I've watched every X-Men in a row. Why my kid was jumping on the couch onto me like he was like Jimmy Snuka or something like that. But I'm feeling a little better now, and I definitely wanted to give this channel some love. I decided I'm gonna cover something that everybody else kind of jumped on already. I don't care, because I think it's funny. And maybe it's something we could all talk about. This is InVadervie. She has upwards of 100,000 followers. That's nothing to shake a stick at. That's quite good. And is she attractive? Should I be doing that? Wait a minute. Can I rate her legally on YouTube? I mean, at the end of the day, that's what these girls are selling. Their looks. And everybody's mad. They're really, really mad at her because she was very blunt. She sounds like a stripper you just ripped off. Don't ask me how I know that. And when you rip off a stripper, or you no, not that you read. She sounds like a stripper you're trying to bargain with. So here she is telling people, what they need to be doing.
It doesn't really matter how much money you make or how much money you have. That's really the thing. Because I'm not asking you for a large financial contribution. If it costs $20 to sub, $20 is quite a bit of money. $20 is you can get a full meal for $20. And the difference of $20 and eating a meal is in that $20. Like, that's where it is. But a sub is $5. At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working. Yeah, but this whole thing called a worldwide quarantine is keeping me from doing that. Talk about detached. Yo! Should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not like a ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy.
Sweetheart, your entertainment's free. Subbing is optional. They're tips. I mean, look, I make my living much the same way. I like to think actually can provide something. Well, I'm not providing. Well, I don't know, ladies. Let me know if there's some sexual stimulation going on there. That would definitely up my ego, but I don't think that's why people are turning in. It's just a guess, just a hunch. But your entertainment is free, and everything else is gravy. And talking to people like this, and like 20 million Americans. I don't know if she's Canadian. She's definitely not European, by the way she talks, but I don't know if she's Canadian or American. People are broke these days, and 20 million jobs have gone down in the United States. 20 million. And she's like, you don't have an obligation to donate to me or her or anybody else. I would hope that you would support me if you take in a lot of content, but ultimately it is free and it is up to you. And she's not different. And she does. She says like how much a lap dance? 70. I don't know, man. I paid 50 for the other one. Well, maybe you're just not, you don't have a good enough job for me. Maybe you're not worth it, because if you were working really hard, you could afford a $70 lap dance. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, people like myself, even though I do it at a small level, are so fortunate. I'll even go this far. The hobbyists in this game that are making enough money to buy video games and just like cover expenses so they can continue their hobby are so lucky. I remember before I went pro, I was just blown away by, I got $200 revenue from YouTube in 2015. And that really put me over the top. That really put me over the top to get a nice gift for my daughter's birthday. I remember like how like blown away I was by that. Like, thank you. That's so great. But I don't think she feels the same way. You know, she's got bills to pay. InVadervie. Now, I took this from Streamers Reloaded, a channel I highly recommend. This is in my list with Scarce and Keemstar and Streamers Reloaded. I make sure I watch them. She had more to say by a guy who says, I'm unemployed and basically all of my money goes to bills and or food, or I would support you. Listen to this.
Goes to bills and food, or I would support you. Yeah. It's $5. It's really, like, you're never that what I'm saying is so rude or so unacceptable or so outrageous. It just simply isn't. It's $5. It doesn't cost you that much to sub. And it's very, very wonderful because it allows streamers to continue supporting their communities with content. That's all.
What content is this? Talking to people? You know, it's like, look. I'm not telling you that I'm kind of I'm not Jack Film. I'm not Dax Films. I'm not Colossal's Crazy. I'm not iDubbbz. I'm not any of those guys. I report on the guys that do the big stuff and the most creative. There's no doubt about that, okay? I guilty as charged. What content are you creating? Sitting there smiling in a bed? You know, looking pretty? And I gotta be honest with you. I mean, I would never call you ugly, but, you know, the kind of money you're asking for, $20, $30, can be, you know, dumped elsewhere for more human contact, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's your competition at the end of the day. It really is, if you think about it, especially in Europe, where prostitution's legal, where some of you are. But it's just like, I mean, look, I have a different reaction to this stuff. Like, a lot of people, they get really mad, really angry, want to expose, tweet it all around. I think this is funny. I think this is funny that somebody's just this detached. I mean, her smile is just evil. Look at that. It's evil. It's $5. It's fun. Who talks like that? Like, outside of like a villain, a female villain in a movie. It's $5. It's fun. Like, what is that movie? Devil Wears Prada. Actually, that was a pretty good movie. Oh, don't tell anybody. I'm a guy. I like that movie. Like, look, it's villainous. She should be Catwoman. I don't know. That would go to a movie star. So I don't know. Folks are mad. They're mad at her, and I get it. But I really don't take these guys. I often wonder if your outrage fuels them and actually gets them higher up on the Twitch scale. I mean, Alinity would be a perfect example. I mean, she keeps on doing stuff that not only breaks Twitch's terms of service, but like social faux pas that would take other streamers and other YouTubers out. So I do wonder if they do stuff like this on purpose. Bad Bunny was the most recent example. And she did this thing on like the value of her content and why you needed to donate. Turns out that's an act. That's a part of her kind of dark humor. And she contacted Tipster about his take on it and said, look, this is my act. This is my fan base knows this. And I keep on getting clipped out of context. And Tipster actually took it down. But it's just part of her dark humor. I don't know if that's what's going on here. Feel free to contact me if you have no other history of this. And something tells me, usually by the time you see this stuff, this has happened 4, 5, 6 times. And somebody just said, you know, next time, I'm a clip. All right. I just wanted to come in and tell you all. Yeah, I really apologize on both channels. And even, you know, the streaming channels where I'm playing games. I've been waking up with pounding headaches. And yeah, I know, drink water, you know, lots of water. It's still happening. All right. I don't have the dry cough. I don't have the sore throat anymore. And I don't have a fever, so I don't know if it's the COVID. I don't think it's the COVID. I sure hope not. But it's funny because like by the time I get ready to get up, I'm just like my head's bumping to the point where it's difficult to lift my head out of bed. I will say today was the easiest day to do it, mostly because I stayed up all night. But I did take a nap for a little bit, and I woke up, had the headache again. But you know, so I really apologize. I missed the anniversary. I'm making videos, so as much as I can, and I'll just be honest, I'm really disappointed I missed this weekend. I'm bummed out about it. I also missed my German homework. I have to go back and do that. I was in the middle of making our intro video for the 8 years. It really set me back, and I felt like I was on a bit of a roll. If you want to find out, check the description box below. If you want to find out, there's a podcast on Tommy C's SFTP. If you want to watch the famous, the legendary Shot from the Point podcast, we're going to be covering True Geordie, more than likely. But hit the description box below because I'll let you know on my main Twitter feed, my Twitter feed, not this one. All right, it's been good. I wanted to get some story down to you. I want to talk to you a little bit. I just every time I feel like I got something rolling, and stuff happens. So I'll see y'all later.